I have a lot of tripods and I have a lot of gimbals, but they all have one really big problem, and that problem is me. I am the problem. And what I mean by that is, like, if I want a quick and easy shot of something, I am just usually too lazy. I don't want to spend the time to set up a tripod, or I don't want to balance a gimbal and get that out and set that up. Like, I'm talking, I just want to take a picture. So usually what I'll do, I'll just grab my camera, take the shot, take the video, or set it on the table or something like that. I am just really lazy. I mentioned this because I think I found a solution to my problem. This guy. A company called Inkee wrote to me and asked me if I would like to review their tripod. I asked to look at it, and honestly, it looked interesting. So this is the Inkee Ironbee. So I've been using it for the past 2 months. It's not perfect, but there are some things I really like about it that I want to talk about in this video today. I do want to say straight up, this is a vlogging tripod. I am not a vlogger. I think the word vlog is kind of stupid, but there are two things I really like about this tripod. The first is that it is really, really compact and simple. And then the second thing is this remote right here. So let's talk about the tripod first. It's made out of all metal. It's a really pretty hefty tripod for how small it is. It's just solid metal. It's got magnets that help keep the legs in place. The head can be turned around, so depending on if you want to do vlogging or turn around to set it on a table, you can do either. And it has a screw mount, so you can actually put it in another tripod or something like that. Now why is this awesome? I mean, you can just see how small and compact it is. It does not take up a lot of space. Do you want to see something cool? Let me show you something cool. This is my backpack. Like my main backpack, not my photography backpack, just the backpack I take to work or if I'm going out and doing something. Boom. Look at that. I just put in camera with the tripod on, still attached. Okay, so now you're thinking, oh, well, you can do that with any tripod if you have a backpack big enough like that one. So, mini camera bag. Look, I've got a camera on the tripod in a mini camera bag. If that's not cool, then unicorns don't exist. The reason I like that so much is it just makes it so easy to... I just leave the tripod on all the time. It's just always on. If I need to use my camera for something, I just grab it with the tripod. I can use it to shoot a video of myself if I need to. I can set it on the table. It's just a ready to go tripod. I can't use the excuse anymore of me being too lazy to set something up. It's always set up. The other thing I want to talk about is the remote control. As you just saw, you can easily remove it from the tripod. This is not metal, it's plastic, it's lightweight, it's fairly small. You can conceal it in your hand. If I was a magician, I could like palm it or something and be like, no remote at all. That's pretty cool. Charges via USB-C, which I appreciate. I think the battery lasts forever. One of these days I'll charge it. But you can turn it on and off, you can take a picture, you can take a video, and you can zoom in and out. So why is this cool? For one, this has Bluetooth. I have a Sony a6000, it doesn't have Bluetooth. So this comes with a little receiver that I can plug directly into my camera and use it to easily control my camera. This is really nice. If I'm doing something like this where I don't want to reach over and use my camera, I've got this remote here. I can just make changes. I can stop the video right now. I can take pictures. I can do whatever I need to with this. Another cool thing about this remote, it has the C1 button, which is kind of confusing because my camera has the same button. This really isn't a custom button that I can actually customize, but it has one function, which is it does time lapse. So when you use this custom button feature, it will just keep on taking photos every few seconds or so until you stop it. Let me tell you a story about why I like this so much. A few months ago, I was out with my family. We went into the mountains. We went intentionally looking for a place I could take family pictures. So I brought my tripod, I set everything up. I bought a wireless remote. I had a nice 80mm lens on my camera. Because it was 80mm, I had to send it way far back. And so I got everything set up. I took few pictures of my family to make sure things were great. So then I went and joined my family, got the remote, took a picture, nothing happened, tried more. I was too far from my camera. The remote didn't work. Lame. So I'm like, hey, don't worry. This is a super smart Sony a6000 camera. I'm just going to use the smartphone app and use that to take a picture. So I got out my smartphone, tried to find the app. I found it. I opened it up. Then I got my camera. Then I went into the camera settings. And then it's like, connect like this. And then I tried connecting. And for some reason, it didn't work. I don't know why. It's worked before. But even when it does work, you're left with this like phone in your hand. And you press a button to take a picture. And then you're like, family pictures with me holding my smartphone. Yeah, it works. Is it great? No. This is great. This is great because you can plug it into your camera instantly. You can take pictures or video or whatever. Really nice and easy. I can easily say this is the best remote I've used for a camera. Straight up, I like that it has a wireless receiver. I like how simple and easy this is. Could it be a little bit smaller? Sure. Is it huge and bulky? No, not really. It's not that bad. So basically, yes, I really do like this tripod. I really do like the remote that the tripod comes with. Is this tripod perfect? No, absolutely not. There's a couple flaws that I think could be improved. The first thing I want to mention is the fact that you would screw this in here to a tripod plate kind of doesn't really make sense to me. If you screw on a tripod plate, you can no longer open up the legs to the tripod, which basically makes this tripod now worthless. So why go through all the effort to put a plate on here when I could just as easily unscrew the camera from here, put this on the tripod? Doesn't make sense for me to have it here. What I would like to see, add the mount here on the bottom. It might seem a little bit awkward, but it'd probably be way more functional than I could just screw it on my tripod or whatever. Boom, ready to go. Yeah, sorry. That's one simple improvement I think Inkee could make with this. They don't even have to remove this. Just add another space right here so you can mount a tripod on multiple different locations. Give you the options. That'd be really nice. The other thing I don't really like about this, and this is kind of a nitpicky complaint, but the receiver, there's no way to like attach it or mount it anywhere on the remote or the tripod itself. So once you unplug it from your camera, you just got this little receiver that you're stuck with. I can almost guarantee you I'm going to lose it. I don't want to, but I'm probably going to. If my kids ever get a hold of that, yeah, end of story. What would be really nice is if Inkee found a way to like take out the remote. There's a little recess in here. You put the receiver in here, boom, put it back in. Then you won't lose it. I don't know how easy that would be to do, but they should really do it. Once I lose my receiver, I'm probably just going to break down and buy a new camera that has Bluetooth because I really do like this tripod. I want to keep using it, and I like the remote, and I want to keep using it. I hope I don't lose the receiver. That's my review. Thanks to Inkee for sending this to me. I really do like it. I think it's pretty cool. This is quickly becoming my most used tripod because I literally always use it. I just keep it attached to my camera all the time. Let me know if you have any questions. You can write in the comments below, and have a wonderful morning or afternoon or evening or whatever that time is in between those times that we don't have words for yet. Like, I guess between morning and afternoon, you could say noon. It's very specific. It's like exactly 12. You could say noonish, which isn't technically a word, but everyone knows what you're talking about. And then like afternoon to evening, I mean, there should be like a pre-evening or a, nah. I think that's pretty. We could leave that how it is. So, language. It's a fun thing. I'm gonna stop recording. I'm going to use the remote to stop recording. How cool is that?